Welcome back to World Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Jazz hosting the Blazers, and the Blazers are 5-point road favorites. The over-under is at 228.5. The Blazers are minus 218 on the money line, and the Jazz are plus 180. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're definitely going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. They've played each other three times this season. The Jazz won the first one, 141-99 in Portland, and the Blazers won the next two, 122-120 in Portland, and then 114-112 in Utah. Lineups for tomorrow's game, and please understand, the deadline for NBA teams to announce their lineups is 30 minutes before the game. It infuriates me, like I'm sure it infuriates you, because you want to put your bets in and you don't know who's playing because these teams like to hold off. It is supposed to be Blanton, Sharp, Kamara, Avila, and Klingon, and then Collier, Sexton, Sensabaugh, Yazang, and Filipkowski. I highly believe that the Jazz, Pelicans, the Wizards, and the Hornets, all the teams who are in the bottom four are not actively going to try to win games, especially the bottom three teams, because they want to make sure that they have the best chances at that ping pong ball that's going to land them Cooper Flag. Because I know he's threatened to go back to college depending upon who gets the pick, but, they could always trade the pick to somebody else. It does happen. Head-to-head, the Blazers are 6-4 against the Jazz in their last 10. The Blazers have won the last two that they've played against each other. The home team is 5-5. The underdog has covered the last 4 games they've played against each other. The underdog is 7-3 against the spread. The favorite is 5-5 on the money line. The over is 6-4, and the over at 228.5 is also 6-4. The Blazers are 5-5 in their last 10. They are 6-4 against the spread. The over is 6-4 in their last 10. They've covered their last 4 games. They are 3-1 in their last 4. 240, 215, 231, 229. 14-point win over the Hawks. 9-point win over the Raptors. 5-point loss to the Bulls. All of those games were on the road. And then an 11-point win over the Spurs. They covered all of those games. For the Jazz, they just keep losing. 1-9 in their last 10. 3-6-1 against the spread. The over is 6-4, and as you can see beside me, they're on a 9-game losing streak. There was a total of 216, 248, 252, and then 281 points. 4-point loss to the Hornets, they covered. Then a 39-point loss to the Rockets, a 28-point loss to the Pacers, and then a 13-point loss to the Hawks. That game they pushed. But I believe the Hawks were lower than that. That's just what they closed at. And this goes based off of what they closed at, not what they opened at. So you can have some wiggle room with some of these things. I am going to take the Blazers on the money line. I'm going to take the Blazers laying the points, and I'm going to go over. The Jazz have scored 100-plus points in the last 4 games that they've played. The Blazers have scored 100-plus points in the last 4 games that they've played. This is a fairly doable over-under, in my opinion. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut. And please bet responsibly.